We're now off to the coastal region of Albania that's closest to Corfu. There we're going to be seeing the coastal town of Saranda and the national park, as well as a bunch of ancient ruins, which we're quite excited to see. So a short ferry ride from Corfu can actually bring you over here to the coastal towns of Albania, and over here we are actually in the National Park of Butrint, which is basically sort of an ancient ruin that encompasses the civilisations of the Hellenic peoples, the Romans, the Byzantines and the Venetians, and all of them have left their mark over here, which you can come and visit and peruse around.
Whenever I enter a place of historical significance, I'm always overwhelmed by this sense of humbleness. And I think that's because I do my best to appreciate and understand what once was, but no longer is. And I think within the context of Butrint, that translates to the lives that once thrived through here, throughout the epochs. And for me personally, it's been the lives of people throughout antiquity that has made the studies of history and anthropology so interesting. People like you and I who possess human senses, human feelings, human perspectives, to think that these people had these lives but in an entirely different context and saw a world that we can only barely imagine, I find that to be quite remarkable. Human settlements in what is today this national park date back to approximately the 10th to the 8th centuries BC, when older Greek tribes inhabited the area. It later developed into a more enhanced Hellenic, i.e. Greek settlement, but during the 1st century BC, it became part of the Roman province of Macedonia. After the fall of Rome, the Byzantines inherited the area and expanded it further. The area then fell to the Angevins of southern Italy in the 13th century, until it was purchased by the Venetians in the 14th century. Just before the turn of the 19th century, it was conquered by the Ottomans, and remained with them until it became part of modern Albania in the early 20th century, but only following the First Balkan War and inevitable disputes with Greece. Butrint is only 18 kilometers south of the beautiful coastal city of Saranda. The city forms part of the Albanian Riviera and is only 14 kilometers east of the northerly end of Corfu.
Honestly, the Albanian Riviera, I mean, it's something right out of a summer holiday book that you find, you know, regarding Greece or south of France or Italy or Spain. You would never see a picture of this and assume that it's Albania. But here we are. The only problem with this place is that you do get quite a bit of poverty, and you do find some, you know, little boys and girls running up to you asking for money. Oftentimes speaking to you in Italian, because presumably a lot of the tourists here are from Italy. Well, also I think probably because of me and my wife's complexions as well. Albeit, on the other hand, I think it's far more affluent and far more lively and modern and beautiful than people would have ever expected. I just hope that somehow, you know, the poverty will eventually diminish and the opportunity for this place being a tourist destination will increase.
If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel.